Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to create an email signature in your Gmail account. So the first thing I want you to do is go into your Gmail, of course, and you're going to create a Google Doc, okay? Very, very simple, easy steps. You're just going to create a Google Doc, and you can name it whatever you like. I'm just going to name it Gmail email signature. All right. And then once you do that, you're going to click on insert, and you're going to mosey on down to table. And as it pops out to the right hand side, you see it gives you a room options to create as a big a table as you like or as small a table as you would like. But we only need a 2x1. And you see that it's going to pop out like that. So I just did this so you can see it, but I'm going to actually go into another document that I've already created. So this is an email signature that I'm going to show you how I created this signature. And I've already created my table right here that I showed you in the other window. So this image right here, I created using Canva, and also the smaller images I also created using Canva. Now, I'm not going to show you how to use Canva, but I just want to let you know that that's where I created those images. So the first thing you do is inside of your table, you have this first block and then you have the second block. Well, the first one, I put the image inside. So I'm just going to go to insert image. I'm going to go find it on my computer and just click it in there. And see it's loaded in. All right, now on this side, I am going to just retype that information that you see at the top, CEO and founder. Now you put in your signature what you would like to have there. So you put whatever you would like to have. I just added a little quote there just for today's purposes. And I added all of those social media images in there. So of course this is not the exact same here. It's the same wording, but I'm going to show you how to change the colors and the font size. So I'm just going to highlight all of that and just do it like normal. I'm just going to change it to Times New Roman for all of it. And then I would like for this to be bold. So I'm just going to bold it. And I think I'll make this bold too. So I'm just bolding both of those. Changing this to a size 12. Well, let's see, 14. So just change it to the size that you would like for it to be. This right here, I kind of italicized it, right? Okay, so now I have my font the way it needs to be, the size and the style of my font. So now I'm going to change the color scheme. And to change the color scheme, I'm just going to highlight it. And then you're going to go up here to where it says text color. And if you mouse over it, you'll see it's going to point out, it's going to come out and say text color. I'm going to click on it. And then you have to create a custom color, okay? Now, if you want to use any of these colors, that's fine. But if you have your own brand colors, this is the best thing for you to do. Because even though this is red, it may not be the red of your brand. So putting in your custom color codes would be awesome. So what you do is click on it, and I already have them set here, but I just wanted to show you how to put it in. This is my custom color here. I'm going to click on custom, and I'm just going to take out the zeros and type in my color code. And just click OK. And now it's changed to my color code, right? All right. Now, right here, I'm going to keep that bold, but I want to change this to the turquoise color. So I'm just going to click on it and just click on my custom code, right? Now with the link here, I don't want it to be that blue color. So I'm going to change that. I want it to be hyperlinked, of course, because I want it to be able to be hyperlinked for my visitors or whoever's in my emails, if they would like to go to my email account, to my website, that they can go. So you want to make sure it's hyperlinked. So I'm going to take off that blue color and make it the coral color. And I don't really want it to be underlined, so I'm going to take off the underline as well. Now, slide it down just a little bit and leave space here. All right, now the next thing you're going to do is add in your social media icons, right? Now, of course, I put all of my icons up here except Pinterest is the only one I have not put up there. But you don't have to put all of these. You put which one you would like to put. I'm a social media marketer, so all of these is what I would like to use. But if you are wanting to grow maybe one particular platform at a time, then I would just put that one particular platform, okay? So don't think you have to put all of them up there. But what I did was I'm going to insert an image. Facebook is the first one. And as it inserts, you're going to see it's a bit larger than I would like for it to be. But all I'm going to do is just resize it. And in order to resize it, you just want to make sure that the blue is highlighted. Those squares allow you to resize it. And I never like to resize from the sides because it kind of warps the image. I always do it from the left-hand side or the bottom right-hand side, the corners, just not the sides. And I want to get it as small as I would like it to be. Okay, so now there's my image, right? So instead of continuing to insert all of these like that and having to resize it and trying to get it exactly the way I would like it to be, I'm just going to copy that and I'm going to paste it. So that way all of my images will be the same size. And I'm just cutting and pasting it. I'm on a Mac, so I'm using Command V. I think I might have put too many there. All right, so now all I have to do is I'm going to click on the next one beside it, and I'm going to right click on it and click on replace image. And that way, when I choose another image, it's going to go right there and replace that image. You see that? So that's all you're going to do. So I'm just going to do that right now. Replace all these images. And then that way you're not wasting time or spending time. I don't want to say wasting time, but you're not spending time recreating the wheel. I'm a big proponent of not recreating the wheel and making life simpler. So I think YouTube is next. And then notice I'm just clicking replace image. It makes it so much simpler. All right, so now everything is loaded in there, and I can bring this up, how I want it to be, and I'm going to italicize the quote. So now the M is all the way done. The signature is all the way done. All right, so you notice that it has the border around it, and we do not want the border around it. As you see up here, the border is not there, and we want to make sure that the border is not on this one. So all you're going to do is just highlight it, okay, and then you're going to go here to border width and click on 0, and that takes away the border. Okay, so now all the border is gone. So now we want to make sure, we want to put the line there. You see we have that line there. We want to make sure that that line gets there. So what you're going to do is you just click anywhere and make the box active, and then you'll see that this drop down arrow drops down. And you want to click on it, and you want to click there to make the arrow show up. So you're just going to click on that. Now you don't see it, right? Because we've already made it to be 0 border width. So we have to go back and change the border width. And then just make it to 0.5 if that's the size you would like for it to be. And then you can change the color to whatever color you would like for it to be. Okay, so now you have your signature. Yay! If you made it to this point, congratulations. So now it's time for us to actually hyperlink the social media icons so that when people click on those icons, it will take them to your social media platforms. So all you're going to do is you're going to just click on the icon that you want to hyperlink first. I'm just doing them in order in which they are here. And I'm going to go up to the menu bar and click on insert link. And this actually comes up, and I'm just going to type in. And you notice that it's searching. That's one thing I like about Google. Using Google products, it uses everything together. And see, it comes up right there. So I'm just going to click on that so that it gets the HTTPS. That doesn't really matter, but I just like to do it that way. And click apply. And now it's hyperlinked. I'm going to do it again just for you to be able to see it. You highlight the actual, well, just click on whatever one you get ready to hyperlink. And you're going to go up here to the menu bar and click insert. Type in. There it is again, and click apply. Okay, so you just do that with each one, okay? And then it'll be hyperlinked. And you notice, it's there. When I click on it, you see it there. You can change it or remove it. So if you need to edit it, just click change. And you would do that all the way through, okay? So I'm not going to take the time to do that now. Just repeat those first two steps that I just showed you, okay? So now it's time to transfer this over into your email account, okay? So you're just going to highlight it, all right? You're going to copy it. And if I'm using the Mac, so I have to press Command C, or you can just right click on it and copy it. And now I'm going to go over into my email account. And I'm going to go over to settings. Okay, you go up here to this little wheel and click on settings. Go on down here to the bottom. And you notice I already have my email signature in here, but I'm going to take this out. And I do have Technically Yours to Mel Green because I do that all the time. So I went ahead and put it in my signature so I don't have to keep typing that all the time. So I'm just going to press Command V and paste it into here. And it's into here. I do not know why it's looking like it's going over there, but it's really not. But I'm going to leave it there. And it's in. Okay. Now, a couple things I want to show you just to fix a couple things. So let me go back. All right. So you see how close it is here? I don't want it to be that close. I want it to be just like this. So what you need to do is you just highlight this side and you go up here on the ruler and you're going to just move it over. Okay. Let me do that. Make sure I move over both of them. All right. So now let me now anytime you make a change to it, you want to make sure that you go back and repaste it, right? So let me change that. Delete it out and repaste it. All right, so now you're going to go make sure you go down to the bottom and save the changes. And then when you get ready to compose, it's there. You see that? Oh, it went away. It's there. Let's make it bigger. And there it is. That's all it is. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this was very helpful to you. Please leave a comment so that I can know that you tried it. Or if you have any questions, please also comment and let me know if you have any questions. So thank you so much for joining me for Watch Me Work Wednesday.